Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with the President. This morning, I'm joined by Patrick Clifford, who is Director of Career Services at Albertus Magnus College, and Wiley Dawson, who is the Assistant Director of Career Services. And one of the things that I have quickly come to appreciate during my tenure at Albertus is that a distinctive element of an Albertus Magnus College education is the career and experiential focus that all of our students receive. Patrick, Wiley, welcome. Glad that you've joined us. And I'm really looking forward to our conversation because we know in today's higher education environment, the value of a college degree, the value of liberal arts-based college degrees are being questioned, and yet we know that our students do incredibly well upon graduation. And a lot of that is attributed to the efforts of your team, your office, in terms of helping with this idea of career development over the life cycle of a student. But Patrick, why don't we start with you and talk a little bit about what's going on in the career services area nowadays and in your office in particular, and why do students need to start seeing the two of you on day one?
When we're looking at career development now and how it's changed over the years, it is critical that we really do work with them closely early on. We go into all freshman classes and we work with them twice, once on resume, once on developing a profile, and we also do career testing with all freshmen. And then sophomore year, they take a one-credit course as well called ePortfolio, where we go in and follow up, finalize resume, show them how to use HireFalcon, which is our job portal, how to develop a profile within there, how to apply for a job. And then this year, starting this next semester, the second semester this year, we're starting a new course, a one-credit course that we're hoping to enroll every junior and senior in, which is really going to address their next step, how to prepare them for their resume, for LinkedIn, for interviewing, and how to not only do a job search, but also look at graduate school if that's their next step, or a service program, whatever it may be. We don't want to see them the last time, May of senior year, but want to have a relationship with them, work closely with them so that they can make a solid decision when they go to graduate.
Talk a little bit about how we work with our students to make sure that they get experiential learning opportunities as well.
At some degree before they leave, they have some sort of experiential learning opportunity, whether they're working with the Sister Anne, Sister Joan in Dominican Ministries doing community service learning, or they're working with their faculty in their departments doing, pretty extensive research projects, which, for many of them, they get their name published in an article. And then the other vast majority of them, they're doing actual hands-on experience where they're drawing intellectual connections from what they're learning in the classroom to what they're going to be doing someday out there in the real world. And it's critical. We have students down at Disney doing the Disney College program. And the Disney College program is down in Florida. They take, thousands of students all each year, and they bring those students down to a very competitive work environment. One of our newest experiences is Dr. Camille, Patty Camille Post, works with students with a drug company called Albertus. And they send students down to Albertus to do breast cancer research. It's groundbreaking stuff.
We know too with internships that oftentimes they lead to job offers. And today's parents and students, they want to know in 4 years what happens. What are the chances of getting a job, of going on to graduate school? And Patrick, I know that you and Wiley each year, 6 months out, you put a survey into the market to our graduates to see what they're doing. Talk a little bit about those data and those results.
It's called the Destination Survey, and it's done by colleges every year. And it's to track or to look at 6 months after graduation what they're doing. And I'm really proud to say that there are 95% of our graduates from the class of 2016 were either employed full-time or in graduate school or doing a year of service, which is significantly higher than the national average. Actually, the national average is 81%. So Albertus should be very proud of our alums and what they're doing and what they're doing after their graduation from Albertus. The other thing, too, I want to mention is our office does also work with alumni. So if there are alumni watching this, they have access to HireFalcon, which is our job portal, and they could log in and search for jobs or make appointments with Wiley and I in terms of helping them with their resume if they've recently become unemployed. So it is a lifelong opportunity for them to connect with career services here at Albertus.
I'm glad that you shared that point because that's, we talk a lot about the Albertus Magnus family. And Of course, when a student enrolls here, and whether they're a traditional age or an adult learner, we want them here to complete their degree and then they go on their way, but it doesn't mean that they leave the family. You know, hearing those statistics that you cite reinforces the value of an Albertus Magnus College degree. We're thrilled that you joined us again. I think today you've heard a great argument in support of the value of an Albertus Magnus College degree. Through the efforts of Patrick and Wiley, we're continuing to make great progress and great strides there. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to being with you again soon.